Dude, Little Danger is the perfect fucking little person wrestling name for sure. Have y'all ever been to little person wrestling?
No.
That is a real thing they do. We went for my friend's birthday one year. They fucking fuck each other up. Like, fucking just... Even the
It's
ref...
like robots versus wrestlers, but not.
Even the ref was a little guy. You know, he was like, I'm in charge here, but we're all the same size.
Midget cup over here.
I should probably mention we've started recording now, by the way.
Oh,
That's a good way to say
Fuck yeah, midget wrestling.
Oh, fuck. Welcome to the long-awaited... It only took us 50 fucking episodes to get all four of us in here and do Tism Power Hour. This is technically a Dorian face reveal, as you can see in the bottom right here.
I'm exposed.
He's been exposed, you know? But yeah, we are basically...
Farmers? Oh.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. No, but, like, just to get real sentimental real quick, I think y'all three are my favorite people to be in call with. I always know when the three of us are in call, it's going to be a fucking shit show, and it's going to be hilarious.
Sorry, Shaden, there's actually four of us here. You said the three of us.
Yeah,
Just because you can't see Dorian's
I would
face doesn't
I would
mean-
be
yeah.
in the call too, so the three of y'all plus me.
That's four.
Yeah, fuck,
I
okay.
love being a call with
One
myself
plus
too.
One
Yeah.
plus one plus one. Yeah, checks out.
I fucking strongly dislike it here already. We're a minute and a half in, and I already fucking strongly dislike it here.
Hey guys, I just love being cool with you so much.
Three of
I
you.
hate it here.
But yeah, we fucking, you know,
I
this is the Yeet Squad A team, you know, basically. Not to hurt anybody's feelings, but this is like, you know, this is some of the OGs.
Lot of like 8.5 members, but like, come on,
So
Not one big-
8.5.
we all know each other because a friend of ours, you know, kind of knew all of us, and I think we were all attempting to help him build draft league teams, but it didn't really work out too well.
Lord, did we try?
And then we had to make this server because things just got so fucking cancerous in several other servers.
Namely
like-
his.
Mainly his, and then there was another
Another
one
one.
too.
Yeah,
We would
mostly
be...
that one.
Do y'all remember trying to like be playing Cards Against Humanity or whatever the other one is? What was the other one we play? Scribblio?
Scribblio.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were trying to record it, and Homeboy wouldn't shut up. And we told him not to read the card if it wasn't his, and he said no. Like, what? Fucking asshole. It's not a no question. So,
We
and
weren't
thus,
giving the option.
yeah, and thus, out of sheer just hatred and being annoyed, Yeet Squad was born, you know? And then we've, strongly disliked it here ever since, you know? So, one thing though, for sure, I know, I've discussed how I know all you guys individually in our specific episodes, right? I know how I met Pat and fucking shit, but how did, JB, how did you and Dorian meet? Or Dorian, not to directly just ask you, but how did you guys meet? Was it through the same people?
We met before Austin, right? Because we were in a
We
Facebook
met in
league.
that draft league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Facebook draft leagues?
Facebook draft.
Yeah.
And I think I told JB, I was like, "Yo, if you need help building, let me know. I can help you out." And then I think that's kind of how it all started.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then
It's
he
4
was
years ago.
also helping Austin build, so our other friend, my bad.
It's too
and
late
then
now.
We just like all hopped in and like built teams one night, and we just became friends from there.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And speed tiers were never remembered ever since, you know?
Mhm.
They're tough.
I just love it when
He's
sometimes.
scarf, but I'm +1 who outspeeds.
So I took
Yeah, he's
Halucha
like
round one.
random Pokemon. He would ask like random Pokemon like base 30 speed. Hey, does this outspeed my Garchomp by any chance? Or like, nah, Gastrodon doesn't outspeed Garchomp. Sorry, buddy.
Not this time. Sorry. So I'll save the thing that we've been waiting to tell Pat about for like towards the end as a special little, just a little thing to
If you make it
spoiler.
that far.
If you dare.
I mean,
But
yeah.
so it's you know, it's the 3rd. It's a little bit past New Year's. You'll probably hear, the people at home and maybe you guys will probably hear various fireworks going. They've been just all fucking night. I think people are like, today's the last day that we won't get arrested for shooting fireworks like the last day of the weekend. So let's fucking blow the whole load, you know? So, oh well, it's not guns this time. This time it's not guns. Usually first suspect is guns, you know, but I remember when I lived in the country, my dad used to have like little 4th of July and New Year's parties and shit. And this isn't a farmer fighting story this time, but so we were shooting fireworks. He's got like fucking, you know, a bunch of people over, everybody's drunk and shit. And he lights one of those it's like a, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a box of missiles, and it'll be like 100, it looks like 100 bullets in a cardboard container. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but
yeah,
whatever that is. And we lit it, and those are my favorite because it's just the most explosions per capita, you know? So we lit it, but whoever lit it kind of ran off as they did it, and it flipped over on its side and towards all the people that were there. So then it just shoots 100 fucking goddamn firework bukkakis at us and shit, and everyone like dives on the ground. It's like fucking up people's cars. I remember a dude got hit in his glasses and it like broke them and shit. And then like it just spews and hits everything, and then it like stops for a second, you know, and everybody kind of like looks up, and then one more goes flying and we all like jump on the fucking ground again. It was fucked up, man. But fireworks are worth it. You know, sometimes you gotta take a firework to the face. It's New Year's. Mm-hmm. It's a tradition.
I don't think that's a tradition.
Right out of a shitty like college party movie.
Pretty much. Fucking Western Van Wilder. What's it like in Australia with fireworks and New Year's and shit, Pat? Do y'all is it similar?
I mean, they're illegal.
Yeah.
And most people don't really tend to have them because we don't really have like we don't really have like Mexico right there to just go and get some, you know.
It is a real quick drive.
Yeah, it's just a quick drive down. Like, you just go get your groceries, swing by, pick up some fucking fireworks from over the border on the way home. I get it. But, yeah, there's people who have it, especially out in the country, but we tend to just make sparkler bombs and just set, like, shit on fire instead, you know?
Back to the roots. Okay.
Yeah. We're pretty basic people out here. We know how to live simply.
And stuff.
Yeah. So you said sparkle bombs? What the fuck is that? Is that what you put in bathtubs?
So you know sparkle?
Yeah.
So you like basically like cut some of them up and tape a bunch of shit together, and then
it goes from sparkler to sparkle bomb. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would actually really like to see that. That's a pretty Australian thing too. Take something kind of fun for the kids and then make it fucking deadly, you know?
Yeah. So you kind of just wrap them all up and then fuse it up and shit. Mm-hmm. And not that I've actually, honestly never done that. I just like setting shit on fire.
It is fun.
Besides, like, New Year's, remember, is summertime for us.
Yeah.
Eat Taco Bell with glitter.
And also, like, bushfires, so.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad. What did you say, JB? Taco Bell with glitter?
Yeah, that's what a glitter bomb is. Or sparkle bomb is.
A sparkle bomb.
So you eat Taco Bell with glitter.
Dude, so that's the first victim of the new year, right? Is that they no longer have Baja Blast, I think, as of the 1st. So
I have one tonight.
Maybe like until their reserves run out or something, you know? Maybe you got a hit of the last bag of Baja Blast. I remember.
Maybe, dude.
I didn't research this. This was just some fucking article because fuck knowing things, dude. I just click it, read the fucking TLDR, if even, and retweet it. It's what you do. Spread false information. Who gives a fuck? But if they lost Baja Blast, they're gonna lose my business, I think, because that was the only thing making the horrible diarrhea worth it, was cooling it off with a nice Baja Blast, you know?
So what is I'm assuming it's a beverage, right?
Yeah.
What's in it though?
Well, you tried it and you didn't like it, and it really hurt my feelings when you came down here.
I don't think you should put that much stock in my opinion, Shaden, to be honest.
Well,
when you love something so much, you want your friends to love it too.
True.
Fair enough.
What even is Baja Blast? You're right. So it's just Mountain Dew, but then it says with like tropical flavors.
Better.
It's like, you know how there's the red
like
bag of Skittles and there's the blue bag of Skittles? It's like that. You know, it's tropical. It's got some citrus in it.
I think we only have one bag of Skittles here.
That makes sense.
What?
Yeah.
You'll get the second bag in a few years. You'll get that new
Maybe.
Fergie record that came out
They're
too.
gonna get like the sour Skittles that actually like really fuck up your tongue.
I think we got sour Skittles. I don't really know.
Those sour Skittles are unforgiving. That'll leave the top of your mouth looking like you just ate a bowl of Captain Crunch, you know? Unforgiving.
That fucking chip that we did.
Full of fucking razors, more like it.
I had that chip sitting on my fucking nightstand over there, and I got tired of looking at it. It would make my stomach kind of go like, you know? So I put it in a drawer because I didn't want to look at it anymore.
Can we talk about that for like 2 minutes?
I would
we've
hate
really
to.
Debriefed.
Let's do
I
it.
don't think we've fully debriefed on it yet, or let
We
JB
didn't.
know how fucking ratchet it was. Have you watched the video, JB?
Of course.
I would.
Cool. So, I went to a party that night. Took us like an hour to get there on the bus because it was my partner's friend. Got there, all these people I'd never met, and within 2 minutes, I was utilizing the one bathroom at this very lovely house that we're at for a short amount of time. And that's what it immediately was. As soon as we got to this party that we then stayed at for maybe like 4 or 5 hours,
Oh my
and I
god.
was just in a tough place the whole time. It was not good. I don't think I ate anything until like the next lunchtime.
Yeah, fair.
Probably got to do with the almost kilo of chicken I'd eaten before we did the thing. But anyway. But yeah, I like honestly still had like I went in Vietnam, but I was having the flashbacks, man.
So how much to do it again?
Oh god.
No, I wouldn't.
I fucking wouldn't. I don't know. There's a price, but now at least I would know to do it in small bites because I held that shit in my mouth for way too long and it fucking hurts so bad.
It's true.
You said it
Grandma.
got you like the cinnamon, like when you did the cinnamon challenge, right, Shay?
Yeah, it's just
Like it
so
cuts your throat.
it's so thick, dusted with just horrible, horrible spices that like
Death.
you ate it and it like all the moisture in my mouth was gone. You know, it just fucking it was like doing the cinnamon challenge. It just ate just all gone, and I was like, I can't spit it out. If we weren't recording this, I definitely would have spit it out. But fuck, you know. Nathan,
Respect for Chris though.
yeah. How did he fare the rest of the night? Because that was in fucking sane that he didn't. He just
It hit his butt the next day, but
yeah, that makes sense. Do you think it was the watermelon?
I think it was the empty stomach.
Empty stomach, lined with
And only having watermelon,
moist
yeah.
fruit.
As opposed to you having a whole pizza and me having like massive chicken and rice.
Yeah. And I remember it being funny that I was like, I'm gonna put. I always eat pizza with hot sauce now, hot sauce and ranch. And I was like, you know what? I think today I just won't. It doesn't seem like a good day for hot sauce. And then 4 hours later on the toilet, I was like, thank God I didn't put hot sauce on the pizza. Not a fun time. It was a good video, but not a fucking fun time. I had a league
We
game.
didn't get you 250.
Yeah, I had a league game the next day that I had to push back about 2 hours because I was just literally laying on my bed just in pain.
Even the next day?
Yeah, I didn't want to sit in my chair because my butthole was still on fire.
Actually, see, I recovered pretty quickly. I think lunchtime the next day, I was perfectly back to normal.
See, I didn't. I woke up and I wasn't hungry. I felt nauseous still, so I didn't eat shit until way later that night. And then, but what I ate that night was some bullshit too, so it just fucked up my stomach even more. And the whole fucking half a pint of ice cream I ate as a lactose intolerant person did not help with anything whatsoever. It helped in the moment cool off my mouth, but then the whole next day I was like, well, this just doesn't fucking work.
Dorian, I feel like they're challenging us. Honestly.
I know, right?
Hey, I still got one. I'll fucking ship it to you. Fuck. That means only one of you'd have to buy one.
Fucking shit.
Dibs.
JB has a face cam. It's probably be better.
Yeah, you want to watch a video of the sound of Dorian eating?
You'll just hear me in the background.
Fuck.
I mean, shit. If you send it to me, I'll do it. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna go out of my way.
I still got 2 stamps.
All right. Fuck it.
Fucking A right.
Can we do that as the podcast, except it's just us watching JB do it?
That would be a
We
good fucking
we can make this
podcast.
happen.
Because we've been through enough. The hot ones, then the fucking chip. And the chip was way worse than the hot ones, for sure.
Oh, so much worse. I would have the hot ones for dinner.
Yeah, I would eat them right now, knowing that I wouldn't have to eat the fucking chip.
Yeah.
It's such a big chip,
Hot
too.
one, what got us off the hot ones was breakfast burritos at the airport.
Yeah,
It was
don't
bad
eat
enough.
Jack in the Box after hot ones sauces, guys. Just in case you were wondering of some life advice. But to be fair, IHOP was closed because that was the first official day of pandemic. That was the first day restaurants
that was the day
were
that I
closed.
flew out of America.
and we all took just the nastiest, greasiest airport poop you ever seen in your life. You know,
Just sounds terrible, dude.
just
It's a great trip.
The box was hot. Ugh.
bunch of
Ugh.
international poops just flowing through. You know. But before we get out, well, I guess we kind of already did. But the New Year's thing, JB or fucking Pat, do you remember the first time y'all came to visit and we swung by my work, to pick up not drugs, for sure, not drugs.
Oh yes, I know what story you can tell.
And it was about New Year's, and my not drug dealer for sure, because that's not illegal.
Your
not
bud
legal.
from work.
Yeah, my guy from work that gave us legal things. He was like, "Oh, by the way, if y'all want to come to my party, I'm having some soft days over, and we'll do that." I remember y'all were just dead silent in the car. Like, I feel like your inner monologue was like, "Please don't tell us we have to go to this fucking party with your not drug dealer."
No, I think my inner monologue was preparing for the discussion to say, Shayden, we're not going to that party.
I remember, I think it was like quiet for a second. And Chris was like, "We're not going to that, are we?" I was like, "Oh no, dude, we have another fucking party planned." Great dude, but I don't know if that's the kind of, I don't want that to be y'all's first experience in partying with
exactly.
Americans.
Yeah.
It's like not Moby's party and How I Met Your Mother
Yeah.
when he shot that dude.
It's like it's basically play How Long Till You See a Gun. In my experience, is how those things go. You bump
That's
into
not a good
somebody,
thing.
they're like,
That's
they put
exactly how my prom night went.
there was a gun at your prom night.
It was a dick joke.
Oh,
Oh,
well, either way, you had the Magnum. So, what exactly, Pat? Can you explain to us? I won't put it up on the screen. Fucking with the soundboard, perfect.
Quick.
I won't.
Also, your prom night.
Yeah. Name your sex tape. We were discussing a little bit before we started recording. There's a certain picture of Chris who appears to only have.
You have the picture?
I don't, and I don't. I'll ask him before. I'll put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen if he didn't care. But
Do you want the video?
there's a fucking video.
We filmed a documentary, Shayden.
Yeah, but
there is 2 hours of footage.
I didn't want you to have to splice up stuff to send it to me. If you got, if you got a snap, if you
I'll get it off my friend.
if you have a TikTok's worth, I'll watch that. You know what I mean?
I might be able to pass you
A
a
job.
Vimeo link.
2
Give me a.
hours.
All right, keep talking. Give me 30 seconds.
Oh, it's that long, huh?
what is it? What is this about?
There's a picture. It was put in I don't think you're in
Remember the
PCP
Snapchat?
chat, but there's a picture of Chris, and he's sitting in a chair, and with only a pillow covering his genitalia. So, I think it requires some. We really need to hear the foreskin of the story. Is basically what I'm getting at here.
I mean,
One sec. Keep
I feel like
going.
we're gonna see the foreskin of the story too. So.
Ugh. Apparently, if there's 2 hours of footage, the foreskin's definitely in there somewhere.
Just make sure you wash it.
That's what. Pro tip: if you leave
I've
anything,
been taking off Vimeo because she's making it a full. All right. Anyway, so basically, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You good?
Mhm.
Cool. I was fucked around my mic, so I wasn't sure. So basically,
I'll just
the
talk a foreskin and
context.
clog my ears.
Yeah, sorry. The context for this story is, schoolies. That's what it's called. So like leavers, year 12 leavers. At the end of when we went away to like a house at the beach or whatever with like 10 of us, and Chris was one of them, and our two of our other friends who were a couple. Like it was like the first like time they'd ever gone away together, like without their parents, whatever. Yeah, sure. And so they were sharing like the master bedroom at this house, like beach house that we'd got with like a bathroom. And Chris's thing was he wanted to make them as uncomfortable as possible because they're being like really awkward around each other, like 8 or whatever.
Classic Chris.
So he wanted to like make them as like make it awkward, but also like make them like at ease with each other so that they loosen up. Anyway, irrelevant. So what he does is our friend, the female variant, who I won't name any more names, went into like the ensuite there while we were all drinking or whatever, and Chris is like, "Hey, watch this." Goes into the bedroom. It's like a massive 4-poster bed. Gets his gear off and gets like a cushion off the bed, and then lays down on the 4-poster bed like this with the cushion over his junk. And we'll go back outside through the window and like film through the window. And he calls out the Burt Reynolds. And so she then came out of the bathroom and like I've never heard someone scream quite so much, right? So that's the nice prank, very good, all in good taste, and that was the context to this story. New Year's Eve, so we're all at our friend Rachel's house. She lives about 2 hours away. It's just like bought a house and moved up there. So we all went there for a couple of days to stay with her. We're there for New Year's. She was talking to this boy, they've been talking for a while. They hadn't met, and he was coming back into town. First time that he was going to meet her, he was like, "Oh, we'll do New Year's," and she's like, "I've got all my friends over." It was like 6 or 8 of us there for a New Year's party, and she was like, "Oh, you should like come over and meet me, but then like all my friends at the same time." That's like a very progressive way to like meet for the first time, right?
It takes the pressure off. It makes it easy.
Yeah. But basically, he was late. He got there at 10 minutes past midnight, and so we were just like going at it with the approach of roasting the shit out of him. And as I explained before, our friend Maxine wants to get into video editing. She wants to see if she enjoys it before she buys a super expensive camera. So she's like, "I'm going to film New Year's." So I'm giving a lot of context to this. I don't care. I'm going to film
as they call it
New Year's, and then I'm going to create a video out of it. And then if I enjoy the editing process, and if I'm like semi-decent at it and want to work at it, then I'll buy this like camera gear. Right? And so she starts filming it. We end up like doing a bunch of. It's really funny. I'll link the video when it's done. But basically what happened was we ended up doing the office style interviews about what we thought about this young man and our friend, and whether we thought that he was good for her, and analyzing the situation about whether him turning up late was like a power move, about our interactions with him. Like they got really good. We literally made him, like my partner, lawyer, made him sign NDA on her phone. So she wrote out an NDA in her notes app and made him sign it.
It's fucking awesome.
Very funny. Yeah, it's great. I can't wait for it to be done. But basically, we were doing interviews with Max, who was filming, and just to make it fun, she decided a bit that she was going to do was make us all just like strip while we were doing the interviews, like subtly, as though like you weren't making it known. So there's like Chris's partner, Madison, literally just took her shirt off and put it on like 6 times as she was doing the video, with like nothing to say about it. It's really, really quite funny. But anyway, Chris did it, and he got down to his jocks. And then Max ran outside, and everyone else ran outside to do something else. I'm like, Chris,
to get away from Chris's dick, probably.
Yeah, no, I'm like, Chris, you should definitely Burt Reynolds this. Like, get the pillow, put it over your, like, junk while you're wearing your underwear. And then they'll think, because they're like, it's a decent-sized pillow, they'll think that you're completely naked under there. And he just goes, nah, fuck that. Rips his dax down, when it's just me and him in the room, grabs the pillow, sits there in the chair, like, fucking, done. And then Max comes back in and proceeds to interview him for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then notices that he's completely naked under a cushion, and then screams and sue again. So basically, Chris has made someone scream with his penis twice in his life. Is the moral of that story. But yeah, that's what birthed the glorious photo, because there was me, like just standing over his shoulder. But yeah, that's a nice one there.
Fucking classic. What a guy, that Chris. What a guy. First he handles the chip challenge like an absolute mad lad, and then now this. He's getting cool points. This is gonna be Chris's year, you know? Like
Yeah. So basically Chris is like the funniest person that there is.
Yeah, unfortunately. He's now taking the cake. Absolute mad lad.
But yeah, like that video is gonna be legendary once she works out the editing. And I will link it to you.
Is it going to be like a YouTube video, or is she going to have like a website or something?
No, she's never going to put it up because there's people like ripping bongs and shit.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Like a private one.
Yeah.
And then we're going to show it at our friend Rachel, whose house we're at. We're going to show it at her wedding to another man. Because it's not going to be this guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
See him just get fucking violently roasted for being late to the fucking first date. Yeah. Is that?
Well, he just got completely pummeled.
What Absolutely is that? Well, yeah, what was the consensus?
If you're gonna miss like a first date, New Year's is the worst time to fucking do it.
Yeah. I mean, they've seen each other since then, so like I think it was like he took it like a champ. Basically, was our end result. Was like, oh, he took it really well. He wasn't a dick about it. Therefore, he's like a decent guy.
Could respect that.
But if there was one night of the year you probably want to be punctual, it's the one where it's tomorrow.
Exactly, not
the next year.
Literally 10 minutes after New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
So the joke that I made was that he didn't want to have her associate meeting him with the year 2020, so therefore waited until 2021, and therefore that's a good thing.
Takes the pressure off of a
Give
New
him
Year's
out.
kiss too, for like first date of like,
Mm.
oh, I don't want to rapey
Yeah.
vibes, you know.
I mean, there was a bit of that anyway.
Well, shit.
Well, Chris's
I mean,
dick was
are you
out,
Sure,
so-
it won't be to this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Because his fucking dick was out, dude. Everyone had their clothes off. I think we definitely had this guy convinced that we had an orgy before he got there.
I was waiting for the orgy joke, but
Yeah.
continue.
I guess it wouldn't be hard to like be like you walk
I
up
think
and
he
Chris
still
is laying
thinks
It
down,
wasn't hard for sure.
dick out, taint
Thank
out.
God.
Be like, dude, you just missed it. We finished this orgy at 12:09, and god damn it, did you miss out?
Too many fireworks on New Year's.
Every kind of firework.
Dorian, did you do anything for New Year's? Did you go on a trip or something?
I want to just went to go see family. A girlfriend's family in the Valley area, so we decided they want to be stuck at home by ourselves, so just go out with the people.
You stayed
Nothing too
outside
crazy.
after 10 p.m.
Yeah, the cops were there. It was scary, man.
Yeah, what was it? What was New Year's like in lockdown California? I'm assuming there was no fireworks because fire bad.
Yeah, fire is very bad.
I mean, the
People-
whole city's closed
people don't
down,
care.
so there was no fire and there was no work. So what was there? You know.
Well, as soon as people got their stimmy at
Mm.
1st of January 2nd, let me tell you, a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, midnight hit and everyone
Wait,
cheered,
really?
not because the ball dropped, but because they got that 600 in their bank account.
Exactly.
Yes, more
'Cause
heroin.
I got mine at 12:01, so I was like, best year ever, you know. That's cool though.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing too crazy. It's in the valley, so it's definitely people are more, I guess, conservative in that way compared to out here in the city. So yeah, people don't really care
Not
that much.
as many idiots.
You can
So-
say that.
So nobody was yelling at you to wear a mask.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Depending on which one will get us not canceled.
¿Por qué no los
I'm not
dos?
sure what we said. There we go.
If Shay's podcast has gotten this far, there's no stopping it now.
That's fair.
I'll get canceled one of these days. We'll see, dude. I don't know. I haven't. I can't invest a future in this because I know what's gonna happen at some point. You know.
Man, you took a chip for these people, Shay. It'll last forever.
This is true.
Yeah, I get like one mulligan because of the chip. You know.
Yeah.
I gotta use it wisely, huh?
One slip. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ponder on this. Like,
Get
who do I
rid of
want to take down a
anything,
notch?
What would you do? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the new fucking comment question down below. What should be the worst thing I should do? Oh fuck.
How should I
Shay
get
doesn't-
canceled?
Shay doesn't want to get canceled 2021.
Is there like an how to get canceled? Like, can I just follow like someone else's steps of like, what can I do to use up my mulligan? You know?
Just diss K-pop stars. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a lot of hate.
They do seem to have the most brutal fans for some reason. Like,
Right?
I didn't
I don't
know
get it.
12-year-old girls could be so angry, but god damn it, they'll get you. God damn
Fucking
it, they'll
wild.
get you.
You thought Bieber fever was a big deal, man? Nah.
I forgot about that. They were kind of the
K-pop just on
OG.
another fucking level.
They were kind of the OG toxic fan base. You know, you made a Justin Bieber joke, and like 47 prepubescent fucking weird girls just came at you sideways. Good for him though. He's still got shooters out here. You know, that man needed some help. The internet was pretty fucking vicious when he first came out.
And Holy's a banger, dude. I don't know if you've heard it.
Which one?
Holy. Pretty good.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I actually haven't listened to that one.
It's not bad. That's the only song of his I've heard in the last 10 years.
I know he was on like a DJ Khaled song, and I remember being like, it's, he's like tatted up now. I guess he's cool. Dude's got the double sleeve like all the way up. I was like, he's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. He was funny as fucking Dave, though. I did like him in Dave.
It's good.
Despacito was a thing, unfortunately.
That's probably where I've heard him the most. I forgot about fucking Despacito. And you know what? You can't even really be mad at that one. That song kind of slaps.
Yeah, kind is the right word.
Long shot.
It's like, shitty radio music. It plays and you're like, I won't change it. But most of the time, other songs you would change it. But that one's like, I'll listen to it. Fuck it.
It'll be alright.
another thing that happened with me recently. I kind of changed my diet up a little bit, and I didn't think of the repercussions of that. So, I did about 30 on the old little bicycle thingy, right? I get up, I'm feeling good about myself, drinking fucking just like they have the amount of water you're supposed to drink every day. I look at that and go, I'm not fucking doing that. That's too much water, dude. What am I gonna just pee all day? But it counts. That day in particular, I was like, I just was, needing a lot of water. So I was getting close to that amount, and I was like proud of myself. I was like, I'm just did cardio. I've been fucking eating better. I drank like whatever, a fucking gallon of water, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know the exact increment, but so I get up, and I had eaten like only chicken breast and like vegetables, and it felt good in my stomach. It was like I feel real energy here. Like it's like that on Parks and Rec when he's like cookies or whatever. It's exactly like that. So I stand up and I'm like feeling good, and I have myself a nice victory fart. I was like, I'm good, I'm sweaty, I'm about to go fucking like take a shower and whatnot. Let out a nice victory fart. And rule 1 of being a man, being an adult, is not to trust a fart. But I was feeling so good about myself. I was like, I got this. Chicken breast, green beans, whatever. I'm just like naming. Dude, I had a carrot once. It was fucking awesome. And I farted, and boy, oh boy, let me tell you.
Just that was thankful it wasn't broccoli.
Yeah. I would have smelled it coming if it was broccoli, I think. But I farted, and I felt what was not only not a fart, but it was, and at times like that, gravity's just not your friend, Gravity's, you real cool when you're sitting down, but all of a sudden, one fart goes sideways, and gravity's looking like a real piece of shit. So, if I wasn't 2 steps away from my bathroom, I would have shit my pants. But as I was able to constrain the things, I like kind of turned into my bathroom, threw open the door, and pulled down my pants. And as I sat down, I felt it gravity fall out just into the, no tension required, no pushing necessary. Just like it was already there, and it was gonna go where, if it pants on or not, it was coming out. So
it's like a slip inside before your butt.
Yeah. Slip outside, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
But I barely fucking made it, and I've learned since then. Never even if you think you got nothing but whatever, not unleaded gas, but what's the good gas called, like premium or whatever. Even if you got premium in the tank, you still can't be trusting those fucking
You know that diesel, bro.
So I got a Tesla now, and it's still, you just can't. Oh man.
We got a lot of poop stories in this server, unfortunately.
We do.
There is.
It's also just Shaden's entire podcast.
Pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
Between my ass and my dick, if I couldn't talk about those ever again, they would only be 10 minutes long instead of 30.
50 Shades of Poo.
50 Shadings of Grey.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think the best one still is Dorian shitting on that person's porch, or under that person's porch.
Yeah. I've never lived up to that.
You can't really top that one.
That was the hardest I've ever laughed in college.
That's the poop equivalent of peaking in high school. Is just like, you're never gonna top that,
Like, I don't know how it came up in call, but we were just like talking about like, what's the closest you've ever come to shitting your pants as an adult? And like, I told my story, and then like he just completely blew mine out of the water. Like, good lord.
Blew my butt out of the water too. Let me tell you.
Yeah, you didn't blow it into the water. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, unfortunately. Fuck Guatemala.
The
We
word.
love our Guatemala viewers.
May or may not be my coworker, and I gotta take a shit with my girlfriend now. Maybe I got a Guatemala real quick. I'm gonna head out.
Code red, Guatemala. She's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
skirts
Let's
off
go,
the
let's
road.
go. Yeah.
Batten down the hatches. It's like JB when he starts pumpernickeling. Oh, we got a pumpernickel.
Pretty much.
We got a
Everybody's just like,
Guatemala.
oh no. It's the code word.
Yeah, I think his is much more serious.
Pumpernickel and Guatemala are both really fun words to say, though. So it's kind of fun that they kind of fall in the same spectrum.
They're definitely great code words.
Yeah. You can't really accidentally say those, you know?
Yeah.
If that was like the activation word, you know, whenever like, what is it, like Winter Soldier or whatever, when you hear a certain phrase and you become like evil, somebody was like Pumpernickel and you're just like, oh, god damn it. Here I go killing again.
Co-works with each squad.
Yeah. So Pat is now officially a UPA admin, which means we are all the people, us and what mid, make the decisions. I don't know. Probably. That's what JB said. I'm taking him at face value at this point.
I mean, sure, why not?
Honorary, at
Not
least.
like we do anything anyway.
Honorary.
You know, just for this, I can't even do it. Dorian has the power here. So never mind. It's not true.
He's honorary admin.
For the bid, if nothing else.
For the bit.
Wait, let me see if we talk shit first. Hold on.
Yeah, scroll in the chat and make sure we did.
Pat won 2 games in a row, therefore he deserves to be an admin.
He's earned his right to fucking to be in the chat. But what do we have? You know, what's next on the docket? I know because we originally talked about splitting into two, doing like a GMAX league and a non-GMAX league. Are we fucking done with GMAX enough that we're not gonna do that anymore?
Yeah, first of all, fuck GMAX.
First of all,
I think
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Well, Showdown will be a thing at some point this year, I would think.
Nice. So, Showdown League and then Wi-Fi League?
Probably, yeah.
That's probably in the talks, yeah. We're gonna
Fuck yeah.
It just depends on how many people want to do Wi-Fi. Because if we have like 24 motherfuckers who want to do Wi-Fi, we will probably do team missions. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
We
We
have
have
a lot of
18
ads.
right now, and it'll just depend on how many people want to come back. And like there are a few people who DM me about wanting to join, so it'll just depend on how many people we have.
Well, my spot is more than available.
I don't know, dude. I think you're gonna make playoffs. I don't know what you're gonna do after that. But you'll
Leaving
make
for the
it.
entire year.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can still
Leaving
make them.
again, dude?
You don't have to
What the
play in them.
fuck,
You
dude? Fuck boats.
And
Just for
hoes.
another year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Hot damn.
We did
But,
have a lot of apps on our first season, so that was pretty
We
nice.
had like
Yeah, like a lot.
almost 30 abs. For...
Yep.
Which is pretty good for a come
That
out of
doesn't even
nowhere
count
league.
people that we invited, like reached out to.
Mm-hmm.
Which
And-
was like a good chunk of the people who like ended up being in the league.
It was kind of a weird start too, because I know we were like, because we really do play in whatever league it is. It's always the same. It's us plus our different 7 or 8 of pretty good. It's like the same people,
Yep.
So I did like that was kind of y'all's aspect of it, of like, let's do this, but let's fucking not put the same fucking 8. Let's get some new
Let's
blood
do
in
this,
here.
But get different people. Not that we
Mhm.
don't like the people in leagues. It's just like I can play Matt O'Shea. Like I fucking love Matt. He's a great dude. But if I play him in 4 different leagues in a week, like fucking Christ, man. Like,
Yeah.
let's get some new blood in here.
That was also going to be
Yeah.
my example. Like,
Yeah, like, I love Matt. Like it's no disrespect. I'm just saying. Like we're in every fucking league together, bro.
yeah,
We need
straight
new
up.
people.
Yeah.
Straight the fuck
And it's
up.
nice, giving opportunity to people that you might not see in different leagues and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Like
I think it's a
my
good
boy
aspect.
Fallon, for example, like he had like 40 something subscribers before this season. He's almost up to 70 now, so like he's killing it. Like,
Good shit.
It
shout out
must
to him,
be nice.
for sure.
Yeah.
God, imagine promoting it.
I'm gained 3.
I think I've probably gained 3 too.
that one of those is my other account too, so 2 each basically.
we
But-
take those, and the other one's Mid's another account.
Yeah,
so,
it's fucking from the APA official YouTube. We do.
games by 300 subscribers. Shut
Oh
up.
shit. We do have a good like group of people in there though. Everybody seems to, for the most part, get their shit done. Fucking everybody's pretty good about scheduling for the most part. I like the group of people we got too. It's sometimes that's the only downfall of like not it being the same 8 people in every league is like, well, okay, we got 18 wild cards. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
Hey, we picked some good wild cards, man.
Yeah, we kind of lucked
we
out.
did.
We only had one drop too, right? No, well, we had one person drop mid draft, which was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But so I think it's only 2 people, right?
Yeah,
Pumpernickel.
and one
There you go.
like right before the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy for like Wi-Fi leagues,
Mhm.
especially like recently.
That's really good.
Yeah, for real. Just all
And-
other leagues kind of thinking about it.
Well,
There's
now, how
usually
many dropping jokes have we had? Oh, I don't know, about 400.
yeah, all of them I
bunch.
think have
I
been
make
made.
it weekly. That's fair.
Yep.
I almost dropped week 1. I almost did.
Well, Pat's won a couple now, so he won't drop at least until playoffs.
Yeah, that depends on work.
Which means
You know
yes.
How much work could you possibly have to do in a boat, honestly?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Fair. Yeah, that's
Sounds like a lot.
pretty much sums
Sounds
it
like
up.
a lot.
But yeah, UPA's killing it. So we'll do maybe 2, showdown and Wi-Fi. That'll be kind of cool. I think that's kind of the best way to go. So that because I know there's a lot of people that either refuse to play Wi-Fi or just don't have the capability to play. So I guess that kind of opens up the door to people being able to.
I mean, shit,
participate.
I'm not
What's your favorite kind of bread, Shaden?
Definitely not pumpernickel. That's for sure.
I hate it here. I have 3 bars on my Discord, I'll have you know.
Fuck.
That's
it was
many bars in all of Shaden's rap videos.
Oh damn. Hey man, they're getting, like I've been saying, they're getting progressively better. By like 7 years from now, I'm gonna be okay at rapping for real.
They get views too, don't they?
A little bit, yeah.
That last one, that 2020 last one you did, shit, that one was really good.
Hey, thanks, man. I like that one.
That one was really good.
I always like if I'm like writing down lyrics and I have to like stop because I'm laughing. I'm like, I think this is gonna be good. I could never do like in 8 Mile he's like on stage and he's like battle rapping people. Fuck that. That does not look like fun. Dear God, that makes my fucking anxiety act up just like watching that movie. But like, if you give me 3 or 4 days, I'll write something down,
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
You give me enough time, I'll write it down, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll type it out.
I think sports is like the top of the list of skills I wish I had was being able to freestyle though.
That would be so cool.
Like, that would be fucking cool.
At a party and you're just like, oh, also everything I say from here on out's gonna rhyme.
Yeah, right? That'd be amazing.
Your rhyming is gonna hurt your feelings. You better be ready.
Definitely a superpower, man. Like, I don't know how people do that shit. It's impressive as fuck.
You kind of have to like. I feel like that's one of those things where if you do that, that's your whole life. It's like that's your thing. You got to like practice.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You start thinking in rhymes.
Yeah. But fuck that.
And half rhymes too.
Half rhymes. Yep, can't forget the half rhymes.
Fucking half rhymes. Goddamn.
Can't
So
forget the Mr. Rhymes.
Fucking the Mr.
Fuck that guy.
Shout out to Boots though.
Boots and Quick Claws.
What are y'all, the same person? Fucking.
Oh my God.
That's one of those things that's really hard to top. That's fucking. I still can't believe that shit worked. That's hilarious.
That was pretty good.
I'd love to see it.
Top 5 Dorian moments for sure.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
I like the face reveal.
That was. Oh shit. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes. I think it's time. I think we need to get into the real nitty gritty of this. And I kind of wish Mid was here to be able to tell his side of this because he was here too for that night. So basically, foreground, we had the most fucked up thing. Well, not it was real fucked up. Maybe not the most.
Pretty fucked up.
But it was just another night in call. It's kind of starting like a Christmas song. 'Twas a lone and starry night here in Yeet Squad. But so it was us
that
three.
Might have been the poop talking survey.
Might have been, yeah. But it was us 3, Mid, and I'm gonna bleep his name out. Yes. Us 3 and our friend whose name I didn't just say, and I will remember to bleep. Let me write this down real quick. So yeah, our pal, our friend of male or female origin that we don't know, and this person has a kid. So
I know where this is going.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. You were there. I don't even remember exactly how it started, but basically this person told us that their kid was about to be 5 years old, 6 years old?
About to start kindergarten.
About to start kindergarten, and like late for kindergarten, like not usual. I think it's
like should have started last year probably.
I think so.
Like, it's like a birthday that's like on the line.
Makes sense.
Sure, gotcha.
But basically,
Could go either way.
Old enough to have started the learning process at home. Well, our friend here tells us that his kid.
Keep in mind, us,
mm-hmm. The worst people ever. Basically, he tells us that his kid hasn't yet learned to read, which, as a 5-year-old, almost 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old, whatever it was, that you definitely at least start the process by then.
A thing or two about a thing or two, yeah.
I don't have kids. I will never fucking have kids. Fuck that. But I know, just from being one at one point,
you have a plan.
Yeah, you know a little bit. You know some words. You know, you watch Sesame Street. They're doing letters and shit all the time. You don't go into kindergarten blind like, I don't know anything. Let's fucking hope for the best. You know. So, our friend that we all know and, well, not love, but that we all know. He tells us that. So then, us being us, we spend, what would y'all say, the next 2-3 hours or so? The whole rest of the night, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of ping-ponging back and forth. Your son can't read jokes, which, listen, in hindsight, seems fucked up. But they were well-timed. They were all interjected into the conversation beautifully. If there's one thing that I'm proud of all of us is we had some real bangers, you know? We're pretty funny. So they were all solid jokes. And each one, you could tell our friend was getting a little more like, okay, dude, can you fucking not? And, but we didn't really let up. We kind of just, because it was really funny. It's not even our fault.
Really
that was
funny.
Really fucking funny. First of all,
we're the last people you should tell that to.
First of all, teach your fucking kid to read. Second of all, if you don't tell us about it. That seems like a bad time for you. All parties involved except us, because we were laughing real hard. But then he proceeds to tell us that he didn't have his headphones plugged into Discord, so it was just playing the audio through his computer. And said son that we just roasted for 2 to 3 hours, maybe more, heard every single word we said in the next room over.
Well, like, at least he can't write it down and remember it later.
He was talking about saying that his kid's favorite game was Pokemon and now he won't play it again. And I was like, how the fuck he know it's his favorite game? He can't read the fucking storylines. How would he know that's his favorite game? You know? He's just clicking buttons. But
pretty colored animals fighting each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's just pixelated fucking monsters fighting. But so basically, TLDR, we cyberbullied our friend's son.
I mean, everything is fucking TLDR for that little fucker.
Oh, fucking shit.
Oh. TLDR, too done, didn't read.
And that's how the whole night went. He would say something involving words or anything we could bring back to, you know, not being able to read words or something like that. It's just immediate. And you could tell by the night he was like, you know what, kind of fuck you guys, you know. And then he told us that
there would always be like a slight chuckle from him too.
Yeah,
because so like, do we know? Is it 100% confirmed that he himself knows how to read? Is that potentially the reason he hasn't taught the kid to read?
Fair point.
Worth investigating.
I
mean, if nothing else, you can probably make some jokes about it.
That was an unexplored corner of the aspect of that, and that might have had something to do with it, you know? Because, I mean...
It's a good fan theory, yeah.
If you read real good, you're probably going to want to pass that along, you know? It's not fucking... Wait, maybe that's why it's not hereditary, because he couldn't have read it in the first place.
Maybe the kid's genetically indisposed to just not being able to read.
Hereditary, yeah, I get
it. Yeah. Oh. I punched the desk and I was waiting for the thing to fall again. I got real scared.
Oh no.
I was about to get real fucking Attack on Titan in here. But yeah, so I wish I wish we had remembered more of the zingers like at the time, but there was so many. Like it's like you know, you've been in call with us, Pat. You know how it goes. So, but yeah,
just a time or two.
The day after he didn't really. He told us that he didn't like it when we did that. So then basically we all had to do it in only DMs, which was just it's inconvenient, you know.
Right.
I think his exact words
so
were
like this was
I don't want to
good
see that
couple
shit.
months ago, right?
Yeah.
This is a good couple of months ago, yeah?
I think so, yeah. What was this? October,
Yeah.
November? This was
Have we like
Oh,
checked
this was
in? Do we
before
know?
that.
This was
It
before
like maybe
Halloween.
August.
Yeah, this was
Because I was away and I
So,
got back in
a minute
November.
ago.
No, I got back in September, sorry.
yeah, so it would have been
Well,
before
away.
September.
This might have been before he was in school.
This
So can we get like can we get like a where are they now? Can the fucking kid read yet?
Well, I mean,
that was beginning of September.
See, there's no way to ask because he'll get pissed off as soon as we bring it up.
I think it's
I mean,
safe
There's no way
to
to bring that up.
it's probably safe to infer that he can't because he's been schooling from home. So
Oh yeah, no, he definitely can't.
no, yeah, for sure. You know, if he didn't teach him the first 6 years, he didn't teach him in the past 3 months.
Didn't teach him the
That's
first
fair.
6 years. They didn't teach him the fucking first 6 letters.
He was like, "Should I get my son like building blocks? Nah, fuck him. We'll just fucking straight to Pokemon. Fuck it." Or what is it? What is it? The little alphabet, like the the blocks with the letters on them.
Alphabet soup, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There is no fucking Campbell's for that young child. You know, there's no alphabet soup. This is only fucking no name brand stuff. There was no letters in that soup.
Basically, we're pieces of shit, but fucking wear headphones. Damn it.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story.
Also, we're pieces of shit, but we can read.
Boom.
Can't-
And
I mean,
we've been friends long enough now to where I know if I'm gonna talk to you guys, I don't want anybody else hearing that shit. That's gonna go horribly if anyone else hears that. My real
as
life
he
friends,
posts this on the internet.
right? My real life friends know that I'm not a speakerphone kind of friend. I almost lost us a loan on a house one time because I called the lady at Bank of America a cunt. Didn't know I was on speakerphone. That's my bad. She shouldn't have been a cunt. Or no, maybe it wasn't Bank of. It was either the lady at the leasing office or Bank of America. They both got cussed out, but I only called one of them a cunt. But
Bank of America
fine.
sucks.
yeah, they shouldn't have been cunts. You know,
I've had bad dealings there too.
overdraft me, fucking piece of shit. But
Tell me I have an account there and I've never fucking been in your building. Excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
you fucking hate to see it. But yeah, I think that's just about everything we had here on the docket. Anything else? Any other points we need to cover? Anything we missed? Details? I was gonna say gentlemen, but that's not really. After the story we just told, I don't think that's the proper.
We did not
I
hear
don't think
it.
we're allowed to have that yet.
Mhm. Yeah, the title's been stripped away.
Fellow people who learned how to read before they were 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The best part
I
is
didn't know how to tie my shoes till I was like 9, so
that's fair. They got Velcro.
Ooh.
They don't got Velcro for your eyes, you know.
Okay.
I'll put
That's
myself
where we're
on
drawing the
blast a
line?
little bit.
I guess. I don't fucking know. He ain't drawing no lines on no paper. That's for sure.
You can draw them there, it ain't gonna make any sense.
Wait, so what did you refer the Pokemon? Did you just make like the cries of them, like like the sprite cries?
Yeah. How do you even play through the game if you can't fucking like? How do you know where to go click on stuff?
We do best, dude. You just click shit, alright?
You just click shit.
That's fair.
If you
From
get
that
turned
aspect, I
around,
can respect it.
you just keep walking. Just keep surfing, you know.
Just keep swimming.
Jesus Christ, I feel so good getting that off my chest. We fucking have been waiting to do this podcast for probably about 6 months now, to where we could fucking tell you the majority of that story and just.
I think you've mentioned a lot of it to me. I definitely took part in. I think I saw us making jokes about how whoever's timestamp it,
Bleep times
how
2.
whoever's son couldn't read, and then I think I just jumped on it because I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense that kid can't fucking read. I'll make jokes about that in the chat.
As you have to.
Once
yeah.
we found out the kid felt bad about it,
The kid
we
was
stopped
like-
making fun of the kid, and we went straight to just only making fun of our friend.
Yeah, we
Just
weren't
to
dicks
put that
about it.
out there,
Oh, this is not the kid's fault at all.
No.
Yeah, we're not. We have limits, you know.
Yeah, we can. He can't read a paper, but we can read a room. You know.
Okay, maybe
many other things.
Oh shit! And the best part is that person is never gonna watch this podcast, so we all just basically can tell the whole internet, or about 12 people, about this, and then it'll be fine. Good times all around.
Totally okay.
Good times all around. Only going a little bit into hell this time, so we've done worse. I think is the the consensus here.
Look, we're going.
No, yeah,
but
for
at
sure.
least we can read the sign out front.
We have for sure done worse, and I won't say the other thing. We'll talk about it when we stop recording. But yeah, I think that is a good place to stop it here. We got the fucking, we got the.
Okay, yeah.
Smart. We got,
We've done
everything on the docket's complete. We got to fucking talk about pooping and illiteracy and chips and New Year's. It's been a good time. So thanks guys for joining. I know we fucking been talking about doing this forever. So I think it's a good one. Fun shit.
Yeah.
So
This is really fun.
I don't know how long we go. We went almost an hour. Perfect. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and bye forever.